It's championship weekend in Canastota. Good evening, I'm Tom Eschen. The Boxing Hall of Fame held their annual inductions this weekend, featuring lectures, the parade of champions, and of course the inductions themselves.
Known for his expression, "It's showtime," 2013 Hall of Fame inductee in the non-participant category, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
As mentioned, that's the great Jimmy Lennon Jr. being inducted into the Hall of Fame this afternoon. Lennon Jr. was the voice of Showtime boxing since the year '91 and known for his phrase, "It's showtime." He didn't say that today, but reflected back on his time learning from his father, who was also a ring announcer. He joined 11 others who received their Hall of Fame certificate and ring. Some of the notables are the late Arturo Gatti, 37 years old when he died. He was a two-time world champion, had 3 fights with Mickey Ward in the early 2000s. That's considered the second best to Ali Frazier. You'll hear from his daughter in just a second. Pretty cute. You might remember Mills Lane, the legendary ref who did some TV. And North Dakota native Virgil Hill, he was a 5-time light heavyweight world champion.
My father was a plumber, a very hard-working man. Came home from work one day and asked me if I wanted to box, and I said yes. Took me down to the local gym. I was 8 years old. Started boxing. I lost my first amateur fight, and I went back to the gym, worked real hard, and I ended up with an amateur record of 288-11.
Without a doubt, God has blessed me with a great professional job that many would call a dream job. I mean, think about it. I've been in the ring for over 10,000 fights, nearing 900 world title fights. And unlike my friends up here, I've never once been injured in the ring.
Thank you for my daddy.
Yeah, that was one of the more emotional moments of the ceremony as the late Arturo Gatti's 6-year-old daughter, Sophia, thanked the crowd and Boxing Hall of Fame. It was amazing, really, to hear the stories they told about him and all the other fighters who, as I mentioned, Gatti died in the year 2009.